Yes, people, we are at Box Park, Wembley. Of course, we have Buatsi Aziz, top of the bill. What a fight we have. Other fighters on there, of course. Ben Whittaker, Adam Azim, Caroline Dubois. It's packed. The fighters are almost ready to weigh in. Let's see what they look like on the scales. Fran Hennessy, 2-0, looking to go 3-0 here. Quite the character as well. She likes to sing, she likes to dance and put on a show, as we can see there. But she doesn't look like she's feeling the pressure at all here. All smiles. And as soon as she gets in the ring, she puts on quite a show. Fran, you're looking cool as a cucumber up there on the scales. What's next? What happens between now and fight night?
Just chill out. I've prepared for this since I've been a young girl, so I'm ready. I'm always ready. The dance moves are ready, and tomorrow I'm going to make a very, very good performance.
A lot of fighters just prefer to get in the ring. They don't really like all the lights and the cameras. You seem to relish under the lights. Do you like all the media stuff?
I love it. Look, sometimes you got to dare to be great. People say, oh, what if this happens after you dance, this and that, but that dancing comes from my confidence, what I've put in over camp, so yeah, that's why I dance and I love it. I love media stuff.
I asked you yesterday, I'm going to ask you again. Are we dancing to the ring tomorrow night?
That's a stupid question, Dan. Of course we're dancing to the ring tomorrow night, yeah. I got them all in the locker for you, don't worry.
Give us a prediction. What do you expect from tomorrow night's fight?
I believe it'll be a knockout.
Good luck. Good luck. Jamie TKV back in a dangerous fight. He didn't give the performance he wanted last time out, but he wants to get straight back in at the top end of the sport. Doesn't want to go down a level because he believes that's where he'll stay. He wants to stay fighting in top fights, and this is what we have here. Jamie, you're looking focused on the scales. What do you need to do tomorrow night?
Definitely it's going to be a good performance for myself. I'm confident going into that ring, so that's the main thing. There's no confidence loss, which is an important thing as well, so I'm just going to go in there and do what I do best before.
Mentally, after suffering that defeat, yes, it was stopped on a cut, but did you feel like you had to go to the drawing board and change anything in particular? Have you changed anything for this camp?
I did. I started working more on my boxing because I know I can box. Instead of going forward and always getting into a scrap, I focus on my boxing skills and other technical stuff that I usually do, which I not shied away, but went away from. But I'm bringing it back. I'm going to bring back my boxing skills and just go from there.
Tough opponent. What are you expecting from him? Are you expecting him to come forward, or are you expecting him to maybe stand off and have a look and see what you do?
I expect him to come forward, actually. He's going to be confident coming forward. I mean, from his previous fights, he's shown a bit of confidence, so I expect him to be confident. And I expect him to be durable, but I'm going to do what I do, and he may struggle with what I do, so let's see.
Looking forward to it. Good luck for tomorrow. Caroline Dubois, for me, the future face of women's boxing, a ridiculously talented fighter. Spiteful. There's a little bit of argy-bargy in that face-off there.
My time, baby. My time, baby. My time, baby. You've already lost. 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 You've already lost against the German woman. You've already lost. You've already lost.
I'm not losing without you.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow. Calm down, girl. Calm down, girl.
London is my city, baby. I'm here to conquer, baby.
Caroline, that's probably the first time in your career thus far that your opponents had something to say at a weigh-in. What do you make of it?
Not the first. It's definitely the first, but definitely not the last. It's all experience. It's about what happens tomorrow.
What was she saying up there? Obviously, we didn't. You're probably mic'd up, but we couldn't hear it. What was she saying?
Just some shit about how she's ready and some shit, man. We'll see. We'll see.
Do you feel like this adds to the occasion or any extra incentive?
No, I'm here to do a job. I used to do that. Tomorrow's no different.
We all know that you and the McGuigan gym in general, they love a stoppage win. You seem to stop a lot of opponents. Is that what you're looking for tomorrow night?
100%.
Give us your idea of what happens. You know, she's talking a good game. Do you feel like she'll be there in front of you, or are you going to have to go looking for her?
We'll have to see. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any video of her. I'm focused. I'm ready to fight.
Looking forward to it. Good luck. See you tomorrow. The surgeon, Ben Whittaker, always in phenomenal shape. Not quite sure how he fits into the light heavyweight limit, but he seems to do it comfortably enough. He looks happy on the scales, and what a talent he is. You know, he seems to win in style every single time. From the ring walk to when he steps between the ropes to the stoppage, it all seems to go perfectly to plan. Ben, weighed in, ready to go. Did you see anything when you looked into your opponent's eyes there?
Yeah, you know, you always see a little tweak. You look for that little tweak, and I saw it, so that's the little confidence boost you need. If I don't need more confidence, but you know.
I don't think you do. You always put on a show. Talk us through what's going to happen tomorrow night. Before you step in the ring, you usually give us a surprise when it comes to the ring walks. Anything planned for tomorrow?
Yeah, you know, something exciting once again. It's showbiz, and that's what I bring. So I'm excited to show you the ring walk. Definitely excited to show you the kit. Then let's talk about the performance. It's going to be a great performance. Tune in and watch it.
Looking forward to it. Good luck, man.
Thank you, Ryan.
Adam Azim, the European champion, touted to go on to big, big things. Lightning fast, ridiculous power, and he looks like he means business here.
Watch this. I'm going to hit you right there. You're going to be going down. Watch. Let's see. Watch. I'm going to hit you right there. Watch. You'll be going down. Let's see. Watch. Let's see, mate. I'm going to hit there. I'm going to hit you there.
Adam, weighed in and ready to go. What did you see when you looked into your opponent's eyes there?
I looked at him like I ain't messing about. I'm going to put, go straight into that fight, put it on him, hope you get that knockout.
What do you see in his eyes? Did you see anything? He looked like he was giving it a bit.
I see fear in his eyes. Definitely see fear in his eyes.
There were a few words exchanged. Can you tell us what was said?
I said to him, I'm going to hit you either on your chin or your body. So that's what I said.
Going into tomorrow, he's obviously confident. He says he didn't lose that title in the ring. He lost it through injury. What do you say to that? Does that have to change? Does that mean you have to change your mindset?
My mindset never changes. I've always gone to a fight as a challenger. I've never had like the only time I'll have that mindset if I'm a world champion. But going into these fights, I'm always still a challenger. So
it's your first defense of your European title. What will it mean for you to hold on to it, and what is the next step for you?
Next step is probably win this one. Hopefully, I'll probably vacate it next. I'll probably vacate it or keep it. We'll see, because I want to do a homecoming in Slough next.
Give us a prediction. Saturday night, what happens?
Domination.
Do you feel like he's the type of fighter that you break him down and you can get the stoppage?
Yeah, this is a fight where I have to break it down and stop him, but I want to take my time and take him out.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Good luck Saturday. Well done. Dan Aziz, a man that's done it the hard way, come up via the small hall circuit. Every single glass ceiling he has smashed straight through. A friend and a former sparring partner of Joshua Buatsi, who he goes face to face with on Saturday night. Joshua Buatsi, all the pedigree in the world, both in phenomenal shape, both look focused. It's been a long, hard couple of months for this camp. That was bolted on to the end of another hard couple of months. They're prepared for each other for probably 5 or 6 months now. Said everything that there is to be said. The time for talking is done. Tomorrow is fight night. Josh, that was a tense stare-off. What did you see in his eyes?
It's been the same all week, man. Dan's hungry, he's going to come to fight, so it's nothing different. It's what I've seen all week.
He had everybody waiting a little bit longer than they would have liked to, mate. Do you think that was mind games, or we're here for the conspiracies now? Dan, he's surrounded by them.
We're all here for it, man, but overall, I waited nothing long. I made a wait, he made a wait, so we're going to fight.
What happens now between now and fight night? How do you kind of keep your head level and kind of focus on this fight?
Between now and then, it's just anyone that's reaching out to me, I'm like, cool, thank you, pray for me, say a prayer for me. Reading the Bible, say a prayer for me. That's all, man. That's literally it.
Looking to tomorrow night, when your head hits the pillow tonight, what will be going through your head?
Victory, make sure I win. Praying for the part that I've done, praying for the safety of both of us, but to pray that I come out on top.
Do you have a particular way that you feel this fight will play out, or are you just simply expecting the unexpected?
Expect the unexpected, man. In the sense that I'm going to win. How that win comes, we don't know yet.
Finally, we've talked about the beard yesterday. I think Andy Scott said it up there. Is the beard going?
Yeah, it's going to go, man. The hair's going to go too. I might show up different, you don't know, but for now, it's going to go.
Good luck. Looking forward to it.
Dan coming a bit light, but happy with the weigh-in?
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm getting lighter every time now. I guess it's just the experience. I'm enjoying it. I'm not a big light heavy anyway, so yeah, it is what it is.
Is that testament to your professionalism, though? Perhaps you're not having to take as much off, getting closer to fights.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just me always being in the gym. I've got a great team around me, and yeah, it's just like you said, the professionalism. It's a big fight. You can't be messing around. Do you know what I mean? No mishaps. Come in dead on or under.
If you can't get up for this, you can't get up for anything.
Exactly.
What a mouth-watering fight. How do you feel? Do you feel sharp? Do you feel ready?
Yeah, no, definitely, man. I just want to go home now, rest, watch some Hagler fights, and yeah, gear up for tomorrow.
That's what you do to get yourself in the mindset, yeah?
Definitely.
And look, what's going to happen tomorrow night?
I'm just expecting war, man. That's what I just keep envisioning. I don't know what it will be, but that's what I've got on my mind, just war. Two guys who got everything to lose and so much to gain, and it's going to be shown in them those four corners, man. So,
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, man. Cheers.
Well done, Dan.
Buatsi Aziz, what happens?
Joshua Buatsi is meant to win this fight. That's what's meant to happen. But what could happen is a massive upset, because I'm feeling upset in the air. I'm feeling upset. And the reason why I'm feeling upset, because on many times when I'm seeing guys who batter guys in sparring, you box. Sparring does not relate to the fights, right? And sometimes familiarity does breed contempt. And I'm saying to you that we could see an upset. But realistically, you have to go with Joshua Buatsi to come out victorious, right? Because of the pedigree. But in saying that, he has to be more Evander Holyfield in this fight and less Andre Ward, and he's going to come out victorious.
Adam, how do you see top of the bill?
How do I see the main event playing out? Oh, mate, this is all going to come down to mentality, I think, mate. I think if we're just talking purely about skill, and I don't want to be disrespectful to either of the fighters, I think skill-wise I would probably side with Joshua Buatsi. But Dan Aziz keeps pushing through that ceiling, mate. British title, people wrote him off. Commonwealth title, people wrote him off. He goes away from home, he wins a European title, mate. You know what I mean? They wrote him off and he keeps pushing through. So where's the ceiling? We don't know. One thing that I do know is that he's going to throw the kitchen sink at this tomorrow night. Is Joshua Buatsi ready for that version of Dan Aziz? Sparring's all good, well and good, man. It's all well and good. We don't really throw the kitchen sink in sparring. When it comes down to it on fight night, Aziz is going to bring it.
Do you know what, though? We saw there at the live Gloves Are Off with Johnny Nelson, which was pretty cool, because you read a guy's body language and whatnot, and you can see, like, Dan Aziz, he knows where he was placed when them two were sparring. Joshua Buatsi knows where they were placed when they were sparring. And the sense that I got there was that, you hear that it was competitive sparring, and I spoke to Aziz, and he said, yeah, but he always got the better of it. But the sense that I got up there when Joshua Buatsi said something, and I think Dan misheard what he said.
I heard
He
that.
misheard what he said, and I think he thought he said, yeah, about when you felt the power, or you'd been floored or whatever, and he went, yeah. And I went, okay, so this is a bigger mountain to climb for Aziz than I originally thought, because I read that there, and Buatsi's thinking, you're my boy. I know where you're at, and that's why Aziz has to make Buatsi work when he don't want to work. He has to sit in the pocket and do that, but by doing that, you put yourself in the danger zone. There's a vulnerability about a fighter when he's there and he's attacking, because when you're throwing offense and you're neglecting the defense, and you've got someone with the power of Joshua Buatsi, that puts you in a dangerous zone. And that's what I think that Aziz is going to go and roll the dice, because he has to.
Ben, we've just seen all the fighters weigh in. Dan came late and he came in a little bit light. Do you make anything of that?
Yes. I think back to March, I think back to Paris, and I think back to him coming in overweight, and I think maybe it scarred him. And I think he was very, very nervous about coming in overweight, and he's probably overdone it. Which I think for a fighter must be frustrating, because you could have had an extra pound. I don't think it will make too much difference, to be honest, tomorrow night. The main thing is he's made the weight safely. He looks good. Buatsi looks phenomenal as well, and he was very tense up there.
It was a big turnout. We've done weigh-ins here before, and I'm not sure I've seen it ever quite this busy. Does that go to show how big of a card this is?
It's enormous. It's not just a big fight on the world stage, not it's just a big fight for Britain, but for South London, it's pretty huge. I mean, it's cross communities. It's two of their own that have fought their way to the pinnacle of the sport. The pinnacle, and they're both unbeaten, and they're both doing it at the very, very top, and there's so much on the line, and you can feel the tense. You can feel how tense it is, you can feel the intensity, you can feel the pressure on both sides. It's going to be a special atmosphere tomorrow night, and you can tell already. And yeah, the way it's built, I think, has been made bigger by that first fight. I think there's more on the line, there's more animosity, there's more time pass, there's more pressure on the result.
I'm hearing whispers that you've also been working on some other fight nights this week. Anything you can say about that?
Look, I think what we've learned is that fans love big British fights. Big British fights like this one that can sell out arenas, and so fingers crossed we're able to announce a couple of special things tomorrow night. I don't want to say too much, things are still going back and forth, but it should be a big night tomorrow at the OVO. My main focus is on Buatsi Aziz, Ben Whittaker, Adam Azim, Caroline Dubois, all on the card as well. Adam Azim in a particularly tough fight. Caroline Dubois with Miranda Reyes in another one, and Ben Whittaker, who will be looking at the main event, who will be thinking about the main event, who believes he's already at their level. But just to have him active, we never had him go back-to-back. He fought on December the 10th. He's back out on February the 3rd against a durable opponent. What a night we have tomorrow night.
Looking forward to it. There is only one way to watch this and find out what treats we have in store, and that is to tune in Saturday night. The wait is over. We see you tomorrow.